What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out EBK, Mazza, Capture the Flag, and we got with this one right here, especially with the whole thing, the disclaimer, but we got what Mazza from just the whole music video, especially when it comes to the whole Mazza, cause Mazza he be having the whole thing and everything else too. That was the through and through with that and everything else too, but especially from the whole vid, so and everything else too, and just from this one. So this one just looks off the topic too. So this one right here definitely got a whole thing too, especially with it and everything else too. But especially from everything else too, from everything else and how the whole music video and everything else too that captured the flag and whole Mazza.
Hey yo, sauce it up. Bite.
Yo, I'm on Rock Park Road trying to stop man's post. The drilling that he did was false. They said that he did it, but nobody knows. Spin back. Yo, I'm on Rock Park Road trying to stop man's post. The drilling that he did was false. They said that he did it, but nobody knows. Spin back the car, let me show him the nose. This 4-4 long made a man scream, whoa. No one's in the hill, I ain't talking toast. I don't cut you to my woes. It's me and peace.
Ain't talking toast. Big 4-4 made a man scream whoa and everything else too. Hey, especially with this, hey, I like how this is just got a whole thing to it, especially how it's already started and stuff like that too. You got the big vibes and everything else too. So hey, especially with that big vibe, with the big everything else too, big vibe, money and everything else too. Especially how everything else is claimed, like everything else, like how everything else is labeled right here. Got a whole thing to it, especially how everything else too, the district and everything else too.
Bite. Yo, I'm on Rock Park Road trying to stop man's post. The drilling that he did was false. They said that he did it, but nobody knows. Spin back the car, let me show him the nose. This 4-4 long made a man scream, whoa. No one's in the hill, I ain't talking toast. I don't cut you to my woes. It's me and P6 trying to pop her like toast. I caught up the key, they seen how I spleased them. The exposure wasn't indecent. R1 soaked up a nigga so recent that it was last week the bro lost his freedom. Aim for the chest so I know we ain't healing. I saw dropping and wheezing, holding his chest trying to stop all the bleeding. He didn't die, like what is the reason? You better thank God though, what you believe in. Cause they know how we step in the field. Keep the weapon that we use concealed. We all know them. I saw dropping and wheezing, holding his chest trying to stop all the bleeding. He didn't die, like what is the reason? You better thank God though, what you believe in. Cause they know how we step in the field. Keep the weapon that we use concealed. We all know that his friends ain't real. He got a headshot and his brain won't heal and got left on the floor to the blood congealed. When you go to his
Ooh, hey, this one right here, this got a whole thing to it, man. Especially how everything else is just like everything else, just gushing with that too. He said, man, everything else too, the chest won't heal. Something went through the chest and everything else too. Like, man, this got a whole thing to it, especially from everything else too. Like, especially how everything else is too. The director too didn't. He came in too with it because this right here it's a whole thing just going on. So definitely with this, because it's got the whole thing just everything else is just flowing with it. Like, I feel like this one right here, how everything else just smooth with it, especially how everything else is just like moving with this, because especially with the guys too, because these guys be having everything else flaming going, like everything else just be flaming.
We all know that his friends ain't real. He got a headshot and his brain won't heal and got left on the floor to the blood congealed. When you go to his grave, better ask how he feels. I can't smoke dick, give me the chills. I'm in a tea house, I ain't doing no deal. I feel the up was stainless steel, cause he tried to get a drop and got dropped and pilled. If bro backs his, then I know that I will. I tell him don't slide for a cheeky thrill. Didn't think that I would, but I knew that I will. He got ching nights taking pills on his hospital bed where he's always ill. Slim waist with a bust down weave, no NFL shit when I touch down peas. Back door closed, you can't cut them keys. Phone calls on the day I got up and leave, let's go. But no one's gonna cut that cake when I had my plate, they ain't cut no piece. So I hit up a stain and I cut down cheese, got real. And they ain't give a fuck about me, it ain't grills. When I say I got bust down teeth, cheap frills. When I talk about uptown eats, I'm in and out of bandos, trusting the fiend. I ain't showered in days, but I brush my teeth. Like we all got roots, when we hop at this coop, shoot hoops. We ain't tryna push no piece. She asked if I slang that dirt, so trusting the fiend. I ain't showered in days, but I brush my teeth. Like we all got roots, when we hop at this coop, shoot hoops. We ain't tryna push no piece. She asked if I slang that dirt, said I do less work. So how do I look so clean? She said she ain't gonna cook for me, I'm in eggies, but that's just the
Whoa, they got something going on here, especially with this. Hey, I like how they got everything else too, but hey, like he said, we all got rules and everything else too. How everything else just be going and everything else too. But man, this one right here really tossed off because they got a her going in with it too. That's how you know this is like it's a strange one, but it epic. Like it's going from there, like and everything else too. So this one definitely got everything else too, cause this is definitely like a spin one, cause this the song itself is already going off the top, like the rip.
She asked if I slang that dirt, said I do less work, so how do I look so clean? She said she ain't gonna cook for me, I'm in eggies, but that's just the hood in me. Said I'm cold and they ain't no good in me. Lost Reddies, now he got a jug for free. I heard niggas wanna look for me, I got heat in my jeans, tryna cook them. Me saw up on the mains, got dropped and screamed, got beat up in jail when he bought that round. And looking all cute on the strip, she looks my way, I'm like, who's that miss? I got shots in the way, I gotta move this bit, he got shot in his face, tryna use his flick. Stand over the bar, can't lose no fish, white girl in a pot like Susan Smith. Says looking all smooth and shit, I got crackhead shots, I'm a using whiff. I wet man down, stop confusing shit like I'm 12 block, oh I ain't twos or whip. Dip hit when they move that whip, I got stuff in my split cause he weren't that quick. If he ain't been hit, I won't serve that.
Ooh, he said he got something in his spliff because he wasn't that quick. This one right here got a whole thing going on it too. Like it's just so much going on, but this is like one of those, especially with this is like a maze, like and everything else too, especially everything else is hidden on this because it's they really just got everything playing a part, like really just coming through.
Over the bar, can't lose no fish, white girl in a pot like Susan Smith. Says looking all smooth and shit, I got crackhead shots, I'm a using whiff. I wet man down, stop confusing shit like I'm 12 block, oh I ain't twos or whip. Dip hit when they move that whip, I got stuff in my split cause he weren't that quick. If he ain't been hit, I won't serve that kid. I've been doing it bit, ain't concerning kids, it gets dark in the elbow, I learn that shit. Got a back for the belt and I swerve the Sid. Bite, 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 bite.
Especially with this one right here though. This one had a whole thing to it, especially with Mazza to capture the flag. I feel like this one got a whole thing to it, like especially how everything else is playing. Like you got that maze into it and everything else too, especially with EBK, because you got to give it to EBK Mazza, because he be having everything else just playing a part, like everything else be throwing apart, and it be really going through. Especially how he be having everything else too, like the directors, they be doing a really strange thing because everything else be playing a part and everything else be coming through with that, and everything else just be having everything else coming. But especially with this one right here, I was definitely messing with this one because the way this one just had everything else playing. So especially with this one, but everything else, make sure you guys comment and like